second, yeah.
No, I think it's fine.
Good afternoon and a warm welcome to you all, both to all of you who are in this room and also those who are watching the video feed from a couple of continents away. Hopefully that's working this year better than it did last year. It's been traditional to start graduation ceremonies with the lighting of the lamp of knowledge, I suppose. And I invite Pelham and our chief guest, Mr. Chopra and Mrs. Chopra, to please light the lamp. all acknowledge that the best of times is a very incomplete thing, so we don't need to go all the way. Could I invite Gaurav and Tal?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I thank and add my welcome to that of Dr. Akil Saras, and it's wonderful to be able to share this moment with friends and family around the world. I hope that the technology is working, and assuming that it is, please join me in appreciation of the hard work done by our IT department and all those involved in making this system work. To those physically here and those virtually here, you're all most welcome. My words as head of college represent the board, the faculty and the administration of the college, and they are addressed to the 113 graduating students of UWC Mahindra College class of 2013. You are about to become UWC alumni. Concurrently, at least within a few hours or days, similar occasions are taking place in 10 of the other 11 UWCs around the world, with more than 1,200 new UWC graduates. Many of you will have colleagues who are selected by your national committees and given a very different experience at a different UWC. But you all join a significant group that can make a real difference. Traditionally, this occasion marks the transition from school, where you get told and taught and held with your head above water, to college, where you're on your own and have to learn to swim or sink. And since we want Muki to be more like a college than a school, that's where our swimming pool is only 4 feet deep. Since we want Muki to be more like a college, I'd like to suggest that for most of you, the great transition was when you arrived in August 2011 and discovered the extraordinary behavior of your second years. If any of them are now watching, yes, your behavior was extraordinary as well as fun. Traditions are born and they continue as one generation passes on to the next. And so what have you passed on? So dress up Tuesdays, and dress down every other day of the week. An end of movement curfew, a community forum, a performance of outstanding talent at the 15th anniversary celebration, the integration of the ACTRA Foundation program, the 24-hour National Committee selection, the first-year camp on Mount Wilkinson, the organic farm and the market, and the link with the garment community, a focus on sustainability, canine care service, as well as O2 Sports, and for me, a dislocated finger, flash mob, Brenda Ngoa, posing as a community service. Lima like jumping from one building to another. And then finally, one of 5, and just to thank you for your patience at the beginning of this year in waiting for the final move-in, and that was everyone in the community took a share of that burden. Let's just jump forward 4 years. It's May 2017, and you're driving in your new 2-seater sports car on a wild, stormy night. It's raining heavily. You pass by a bus stop, and you see 3 people waiting for a bus. There's an old lady who looks as if she's about to die, and this is on the hospital route. There's an old friend from your Muki days who saved your life when you were chased by Mr. Gupta. And there is the perfect partner who you've been dreaming about. Who would you choose to offer a ride to in your very smart sports car, knowing very well that there could only be one passenger to join you. It is always challenging having the freedom and the responsibility to work out what the right thing to do is, and then to decide whether or not you're going to do it. For me, one thing has characterized your year, and it's my attempt to provide as much freedom as possible and to ask you to hold me and the college accountable. And you have done so with passion and commitment. As Goethe advocated, boldness has magic in it. You are challenged to speak out and to take ownership of problems and not to be armchair critics, and you went for it. A bit like the Starship Enterprise, splitting the infinitive, boldly going where no one had gone before. Without doubt, this has been challenging. My one message for you and to the first years is to respect the freedom that you have and not to take it for granted. No one of us is bigger than the whole. We all have something to learn, with humility, that we are only part of a larger community. Whilst Goethe says boldness has magic in it, I think it does, and I appreciate the passion with which many of you, if not all of you, engaged. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "A mature person is one who does not think only in absolutes, who is able to be objective even when deeply stirred, emotionally, who has learned that there is both good and bad in all people and in all things, and who walks humbly and deals charitably with the circumstances of life." I hope that all of you have a long life ahead of you. Remember that our lives are fragile, and what we do today, or this week, or this month, or this year, may be what we leave behind for others. Today marks the start of a journey which at various points may or may not be influenced by the 2 years that you have spent here. Today you will receive a certificate which represents opportunity and privilege, and the credentials that you carry from here will be likely to give you opportunities that you would otherwise not have. Please remember this. Please use these advantages for the welfare of others. Remember the importance of community, the community that you have had here, including students whose circumstances would otherwise not have allowed them to attend this college, unless it was for the generosity of others. Maybe you are here yourself today because of such generosity. With this in mind, I thank the large number of students and their parents and families who have allowed the caution money to deposit to go to support a scholarship. It amounts to many lakhs and allows a new student to come to this college, so thank you. My hope is that you leave the college today as a UWC graduate who is aware of the privilege and opportunities that you have had. We hope that we have given you the motivation, the power, and the self-confidence to make a difference. Today we give you the credentials, and I ask you to accept them with humility. Before I return to my question about the bus stop, I'd like to thank your parents and families for loaning you to the college, for the contribution that you all make to the learning of each other, and to the college and to the faculty. I'd like to thank the faculty for their incredible commitment, and would like to thank the administration and support staff for their dedication and hard work. For those who are often forgotten, for the housekeepers, the gardeners, the cafeteria workers, security guards and drivers and college staff who work with dedication and commitment and high standards. Without their work, you would not have had the college that you have had. So please put your hands together and now my question about the bus stop. You could, of course, pick up the old lady because she may be going to die, and thus you could save her life and be a proud lifesaver. Or you could take your Muki friend because he once saved your life from Mr. Gupta, and this would be the perfect chance to pay him or her back, and you can be a proud friend. Or you can decide that you may never be able to find your perfect mate, and throw the door open for him or her to climb in next to you. Sometimes we need to take care of ourselves to be able to care for others. You're faced by a conflict and have to reach a decision, a compromise. The world out there needs individuals who are bright and creative, who can manage decisions like this. And I hope that the experiences and freedom that we have given you enables you to think out of the box. So having just got the keys of your new 1960s Lotus Elan and thinking out of the box, you give the keys for the car to your friend from Muki and let him or her take the old lady to the hospital whilst you wait at the bus stop with your perfect partner. I hope that many of you have developed the ability to search for solutions which go beyond your perceived paradigm, and do so with humility. I wish the first years a fantastic holiday. We look forward to seeing you all back. And I wish every possible success getting the results you need in your exams, and thank every one of you for the contribution that you have made to the college over the last 2 years. Good luck and keep in touch. Music and creativity come naturally to Gaurav. His aesthetic inclinations were nurtured from a tender, impressionable age within a family of music enthusiasts, and early instincts evolved into an enduring passion cultivated with care and mellowed with maturity. I think he knows those words. It is this creative passion and his willingness to follow his passion which I find so impressive and appealing. Gaurav is a graduate of the second batch of students of the Arm & Hammer United World College, as it was then, of the Midwest. He attended Berklee College, studying music, and left because, and these are my words, it could not match his exacting needs. He then moved to St. Xavier's in Bombay, where he was a co-year of Cummings, and he was Parag's senior. That means that Cumming was Parag's senior then, as well as now. He has been on the board. Gaurav has been on the board of Mahindra College from the very first idea of creating it. And he travelled up to this hilltop when there was nothing here, landing by helicopter. I've asked Gaurav to speak about creativity, and he tells me that he has now found the dark side. And I hope he will tell us why that is important. Please welcome also Mr. Amit Shobe on the tabla, Mr. Gaurav Chopra and his wife Manika. Thank you very much.
Mura Thank you very much, Amit. Amit is a very leading exponent of tabla today from the lineage of Abbaji, Zakir Hussain and Yogesh Samsi, and is one of their leading students. Thankful that he is here to grace short performance with me today. Thank you. You on it? Okay. I'm changing roles. So much for thinking out of the box. Well, sir, thank you very much for thinking me worthy of being here today to speak to friends and of obviously students, graduates of this year. I think this is really you practicing thinking out of the box, because you're really getting me to sing for my supper at your place tonight. So, seriously, I never like to lose an opportunity to speak to UWC students. It's always been an extremely refreshing, intriguing, and very engaging experience right through the years, right since I graduated and came back. I think one of the fundamental aspects of UWC ideals, as we all have gone through, is to develop and recognize the importance of creative, different, and alternative thought. I think the movement itself is a creative alternative solution to world peace. I believe in it firmly, and I still do. I still remember subjects of extended essays, which some of my closest friends at Mahindra used to do. I would choose the mundane ones, and one of my close friends was a Finn. And knowing my flair for music, he decided to choose the subject of the ghost flute. What was that? Two flutes playing simultaneously. You could hear a third flute. And he would come up to me and make me recognize that note. And we'd sit hours at night trying to figure it out. And that training at that time taught me harmonics. And today I can sing brilliant harmonies thanks to my Finn friend. But he did think very differently and very creatively to think of a subject like a ghost flute. I had a Filipino friend who thought of an extended essay subject of when you pour honey, it doesn't pour straight, it coils. These are just thought-provoking ideas which come up as a part of the education system that you're a part of and you've gained from. It's something which you will definitely remember right through, and it'll keep it up with you right through life. So simple ideas, questioning, habit. An American ad guru had once said, his name is George Lewis, that a creative act is the defeat of habit by originality. It overcomes everything. Simple idea, in the olden days of photography, I don't know if you remember 35mm cameras. We used to use it a lot. I did photography at Mahindra too. And I've very often lost good photographs because of a simple idea. Or a mistake, I would just open the back of the camera by mistake, because we would change film rolls for different speeds according to the light. And if you open the camera back, you've lost all the photographs you have taken, because whatever you've shot is out of that can and it comes out onto the spindle. In that year, Pentax, which is a very big company, had done a very subtle reversal of thought process, which went by completely unnoticed by a lot of people, but few of us who were really fond of photography just loved it and used to make these silly mistakes. What a simple idea. When you load the film into the camera, the film would be removed completely from the can on one side to the spindle on the other side. And every photograph you took went into the spindle, into the can. So even if you opened the camera back by mistake, what was saved was all the exposed film. What a simple, simple idea. Just the reversal of how normally the camera was thought of and how manufacturers did it. A lovely idea which just creativity could have brought it up to, preventing a mistake happening. So creativity is not just limited to, let's say, people like us in art and music. It's not about being a Picasso, it's not about being a Hussein or a Beethoven or a Rahman. But these little everyday creative solutions, the brilliant example which Palmsa gave, I think that was a brilliant example of how you can apply creative ideas to a solution, in today's world especially. Unless, of course, you've been sleeping, then even that today in yoga is called creative meditation. So, creativity can be your selection of clothes for today's graduation. I'm sure each of you has doodled in your class while the teacher has been teaching. Lectures, I'm sure you've sung in the shower. I don't know what is this kind of a weird psychic link between creativity and showering. Some of our best friends swear by it. And even Archimedes found his solution in a bath, by the way. So, I personally think we must develop this skill to shift focus. When you focus on something, it becomes the foreground, and everything else becomes the background. And most opportunities are unfortunately hidden in that background. When I started out singing professionally, my uncles used to ask me at social gatherings, "Son, what do you do as a profession?" So I used to say, "I sing." That we all do, but what do you do as a profession? You know. Of course, it sounds far cruder when you say it in Hindi, but so I could have chosen Bollywood, but I chose to follow my heart and passion, singing this genre of music, which is about poetry, it's about life. It has a much smaller audience, maybe not stardom, but I believe in this. And I believe that I will make a difference. Today I had a lovely surprise. I didn't just remember my graduation by seeing you all, but in the congregation here today, I have a classmate from Mahindra. It was a lovely surprise, 1985 class, to meet Roman Figueras is here, his daughter Clara is here. He's developing low-income group housing in Ecuador, so he's living by his beliefs too. So I really felt reassured to see that there is more of us out there who believe in trying to make a difference and using our creativity ideas further. So, believe in yourself, believe in your creative ability to make a difference someday. All the best, and thank you for having me before you.
Centerpiece of any graduation is the handing out of the certificates. We'll do this according to first names. At UWC Mahindra, we usually don't know the last names of either students or faculty. So, though ManagePact is managing to make a little bit of a difference there. Okay, so we'll start with Alzbeta. Annie. Anissa. Anmol. Anya. Yunim. Ishta. Emil. Nelly. Frederick. Freya. Gaurav. Hi. Hi, Jasleen. Howard. Hyunji. Yenny. Jing. Gia. Joanna. John. Juliet. Justine. Carolina. Catalin. Katerina. Kavya. Louisa. Liv Artemis. Louisa. Leo. Marek. Mahima. Maho. Maria. Matthias. Martha. Maya. Megan. Melissa Topman. Melissa Leon. Megha. Michael. Minju. Michelle. Monica. Paul. Pooja. Pramod. Hani. Rigzin. Renuda. Rolando. Sadia. Seyun. Sai Aishwarya. Samantha. Seema. Seung Pyo. Shanina. Sharo. Shivaji. Sivanga. Sid Atre. Sid Sudhi. Sila. Sridevi. Sri Sahitya. Srinidhi. Swati. Tal. Tanushri. Tanvi. Ting. Trisha. Ulrika. Vaishnavi. Vanessa. Varun. Vatsal. Veronica. Will. Yash. Rashpatari. Young Ho. Yuval. And Zabir. This year, for the first time, we have night school graduates, and we have them because it was set up by David and Emmy. So let me invite David and
Vikash.
Their names are Ravindra, Shahaji, Ganesh, Nemaji, and Panda.
Finally, the graduates of our foundation course, again in alphabetical order. Pooja. Pooja will be going to UWC Adriatic. Priya, who will be going to Atlantic College. Ramesh, who will be going to UWC Costa Rica. Who will be going to UWC Maastricht. It's been traditional for the graduating class to choose its two speakers. This year, they've chosen Ulrika and Rolando.
Changing before tell me.
Okay.
Hello. Dear fellow batchmates, dear first years, dear teachers and staff, dear parents, dear people on the internet, hi mom. We have a few words we would like to say before we leave. Yo.
It was 18th of November, had a boring afternoon at the got a letter from my sister in Costa Rica said in blue, what you doing these days, misters? Next year in high school.
Thinking about the world is not about a lot of things so odd. Then my Spanish teacher asked me, would you like to go abroad?
I said I want to change the world, had to do it, have no clue. Join the movement, and my sister join UWC too.
I said, yeah, when I was at school, I wanted to see if I was whatever, with my dreams.
I applied around December, notified April 1st. Though the color must be joking, my heart was about to burst.
Say the word midnight and poverty, that's what I was going to do. To India, but I'm going to use there too.
Out of 1,100 people, I was one of 24. My surprise when I arrived, I was told, you're not special. When I heard these words at the beginning of my second year, my heart stopped a little. I couldn't believe that out of 242 people that have been carefully chosen to attend a 2-year program in India, with 241 other people coming from different countries, no one would be special.
On a second thought, we came to realize that this could actually be true. If all of the 242 of us were special, then by default none of us would be, right? But then again, if none of us are, then what makes these 2 years such an outstanding experience?
It could perhaps be the award-winning buildings.
That was only a month this year.
The one of high. The pagoda.
Then it must be the IB.
The IB made us realize that writing 3 essays in 2.5 hours is not an achievement, but it is necessary.
Not stay up the whole night partying with your friends, but with coffee and 3 IAs.
We developed important muscles in our hands, like the abductor pollicis brevis, the one who holds the pen.
And the flexor digiti mini brevis.
And this comes really in handy when she won again. She took history.
HL. With TOK, we learned how to question everything, such as our right to remain at this college. With the IB, I was finally able to choose the subjects that would help me focus the most on the career I wanted to take. Biology, Hindi, economics, film, math, and English. Anyways, I have to say, I just love writing my EE. It was the first time I could write 4,000 words about North Korea, knowing that someone would actually read it from beginning to end.
They were great for it. Still, we're not the only high school who has the IB. So there must be something else that makes the Mahindra United College of India special.
India has shown me how there's no limit of how many people you can fit in one Jeep.
India has proved to me that crabs do not only live near the sea, and that scorpions and snakes go for clean laundry.
India has shown to us how coriander is not just a grey spice, but the only one. It's
Jokes aside, living in India has given the opportunity to travel around an incredible country. The infinite number of languages, the tiny villages and their inhabitants, the religions, the public transport, the weather. Both big and small things that make you realize how intense and diverse not just this one, but many countries can be. And for that sake, other countries will have their crabs, snakes, and coriander, in lesser doses perhaps.
Now I know. There's been a separate parasite community rising here on campus. They eat our food, they steal our shoes, and they wake us up in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. because of their gang fights. I am talking about the dogs. With Herbert as their chairman, they are taking over. First, they build fences around the cap to lock us up. Second,
it is not the dogs.
Then what is it? Is it brunch?
Maybe.
Is it the bus to Pune?
It could be.
The silent minority? We, you, and us who makes Miyuki what it is. Over the past 2 years, I have laughed, cried, smiled, traveled, eaten, danced, slept, learned, talked, studied, cleaned, chilled, cooked, farmed, acted, filmed, fought, hugged, jumped, swung, farted, run, hiked, intercept, accepted, blamed, chosen, watched, understood, listened, said, bothered, helped, discussed, and lived with people from all over the world. And these people have become my friends, and these friends have become my family. A family that changes completely every year and cannot be replaced. People come and people go, but we always carry our own Miyuki within ourselves. And don't get me wrong, I'm not only talking about the students. I'm also talking about Pelham, who works incredibly hard to keep us under control. Mahesh, who makes sure that things work out properly. The drivers take us to our chivenis, the chefs who make our food, Nirpa Singh and our loving FRO, Usha in the Chiveni office,
Nandita, Raisa and the outreach program, Susan who makes sure we meet all the IB deadlines, Gupta Ji and his army of guards that keep us safe 24/7, the gardeners and housekeepers who make sure we don't live in a big house, not to forget our amazing teachers who act as friends and incredible tutors.
The list goes on forever, and each one of us knows how much and how everyone is contributing to this community. But the point we're trying to make is that Newt is not the AQ, it's not the WADAs, it's not the MPH, it's the people who live and work here.
They say life is a path. We don't start at the same point, we don't have the same end in mind. But for a reason, we meet people along the way. Your path may intersect with others more often than you think. Some people might meet you only once or might never get to know you at all. Call it what you may, but 2 years ago, all of our paths came together to result in what I will remember as the 2 best years of my life. It is now time for us to consider our own way. We have reached the ending point of starting Miyuki, of staying Miyuki, but today is not a sad day. I can make a big but right assumption if I say that we didn't come to Miyuki looking forward to grad. I'm talking about grad, not grad night. We came here with similar wishes. A common thought stated in the UWC mission statement that we all know, which is to promote sustainable peace through to live and learn from people. Today, our path doesn't say finish line or the end. It says keep going, and so we have to.
When you walk out of this room, you probably, or at least hopefully, will be done with your IB, but you won't be done with Yuki. Finally, we're able to discover the multiple applications of standard deviation in real life. Greater things are waiting for us out there. This is the first day of the rest of our life. This is when your real UWC experience begins. Or at least, this is what I've been told. But right now, when I'm standing here, I'm not so sure. Because it sort of feels like the end. And I just cannot imagine life outside this bubble, which all of a sudden just popped. I'm not prepared to leave my home knowing that I never will come back. Knowing that I won't see my best friends who live on the other side of the world every day. I won't eat dinner with 200 of my friends every day in the cab. But guess what? Yeah, baby, you can do it! This is the last time the batch of 2013 are gathered here in the college. So take a good look around you and look at your best friends, and look at your housemates, and look at everyone who made your stay possible, the chefs, the drivers, your housekeepers, and look at the people who you don't necessarily talk to that often, but you know you will miss, because these are the people who made Miyuki. They are Miyuki, and to me, they are indeed very special.
Today, we are set out to take a big step forward in our lives. If there was one word with which I could possibly define these 2 years, it would be great. But there's not.
Thank you.
Short verse read by Aruj.
I guess this probably won't match up to what we just had before, but it's a small poem written by W.B. Yeats, and it's called The Dialogue of Self and Soul. It's just something that we as first years want to dedicate to our second years who are leaving. I'm content to follow to its source, every event in action or in thought. Measure the lot, forgive myself the lot. When such as I cast out remorse, so great a sweetness flows into the breast. We must laugh and we must sing. We are blessed by everything. Everything we look upon is blessed. Thank you.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylight, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife. In 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. Truly she loved, or in times that she cried, bridges she burned on the way that she died. It's time now to sing out, for the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember, and live with a life of friends. Remember them.
Please join us for snacks and coffee outside.